Hi, this is Dean from Sentinel Candles. In today's project, I'm going to mix two of my previous designs into one. Now, if you've seen my rainbow soap, you'll know that it's really pretty and everyone loves it, especially the kids. You'll also notice that I've done quite a few videos with the fragrance Monkey Farts. I'm now going to mix those two together. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to be using my goat's milk soap and my bright color ranges to pour 60 grams of each color into the loaf. Once that fills up, then I'm going to take that out and then fill it around with white. I'm going to use titanium dioxide to color my goat's milk soap. So it's basically going to be a tiny little rainbow in the center of white soap. I hope it holds together. So let's get started. Okay, so the first color is lime green. I'm just going to pour these one after the other because this can get quite tedious and long. Okay, so rubbing alcohol. So instead of using 60 grams, I'm now using 75. So I worked it out that the colors would be in the center more once I'm finished. Once I am finished, I'm going to weigh all of this on the scales and then work out how much goat's milk soap I need to put around it so it fits in the center. So there's a lot of calculations after doing all this. I'm just going to speed these up. Okay, so I think this is set now and I'm going to take it out. Okay, so that is a bar. It turned out absolutely beautiful. That's really quite nice. You know what? If you cut that into 3 bits, 3 bars of soap right there, you could just have it as simple as that. But we're not going to do that, are we? So when it comes out, it will be that, but then white all around it. I may even do that. Wonder if that would work. Wow, look at that. That would be pretty cool. Wow, this project's just changed. That's not bad. Okay, so I've decided to put the rainbow upright as it is, not sitting down. So it's going to sit right in the center from length to length. Now, I worked out the calculation for this, so bear with me. This is what I've worked out. The bottom of the loaf is going to have 140 grams. Then once that sets, I'm going to place this rainbow embed inside. I'm then going to pour the rest of it, which goes around to the top of the embed. And then there's another 140 grams on top of that. Hopefully, if my calculations are correct, based on the weight of the embed, I will get a full loaf and everything will be perfect. So now, because I haven't scented the rainbow, I've now got to up the fragrance. I hit 3% rather than doing my normal, which is 2%. So I've got goat's milk soap here, and I'm going to be using titanium dioxide to make it completely white. It's perfectly skin safe. You can get that from Aussie Soap Supplies. My calculations say 21 mils of fragrance. Rough it off at around about 20. I don't want to use any more than that. That is the 3%. And the fragrance, of course, is Monkey Farts. So let's get started. Okay, so my base has just hit 140 roughly, which is 60 degrees Celsius. It doesn't really matter how hot this is, because there is no embed at this stage. Okay, now I've got this loaf on a scale, so I can tell how much I'm pouring in, because I want to get this pretty precise. So I've got to pour in 140 grams. So here we go. So we'll just spray that. Okay, so I just got to let that set. Then I can put the embed, which is this, inside, so it fits in. Then I'll pour the rest of the base around it. Okay, so my base has been melted down. It's 121 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 50 degrees Celsius. So from here, I'm going to spray the bottom of the loaf. Now, because if I put the rainbow straight in here now, it won't stick properly. So what I'm going to do is pour just a little bit of goat's milk soap in the bottom in here, and then I'll place this in. Spray that. Okay, now I'm going to spray my rainbow, because this is a big loaf. I'm going to put it in there gently and Make sure that it's completely centered, which that is. I'm just going to keep my fingers there for a bit because I want it to be set properly. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so that looks like it's set properly now. And I'm just going to spray that on both sides and pour. Okay, so we're just going to spray that. Okay, so that got exactly to the top of the loaf, which means my calculations were completely correct. Hopefully when I cut it in the morning, it will be dead center, but I'm thinking it's probably going to be off like maybe 3 to 5 mils. Based on where it was sitting at the top. So we'll see what happens in the morning. Okay, so it's the next morning and we're going to unmold this monkey farts. Okay, so it looks like I pretty much got it dead center, a little bit off. I did say 3 mils before I poured this. So we'll see how bright these colors are and we'll cut this one up. Okay, so this one turned out really nice. Now, when I was making this video, I was expecting it to sit like that, sideways inside the loaf. But as it turned out, it was actually going to be too narrow, so it worked out better that I put the stripes vertical. So what do you think? Do you think it would be better horizontal or vertical? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.